Hello, and welcome to Chomp and Bustle. Today, I am going to be unboxing a Renpho Smart Scale that I just got in the mail today, so I am pretty excited. So I saw this, I think I saw it mentioned in the Joel Freeman Fitness Facebook group, and someone had posted like the output that they got from this scale, and I was incredibly impressed because not only do you get your body weight and also like your body fat percentage, which my scale that I have now already does, but I mean it tells you things like your bone mass, your visceral fat mass versus your subcutaneous fat mass, and all of these different metrics were part of the output. So I'm in a point in my fitness journey right now where yes, I am still trying to lose weight, but I am really starting to focus more on trying to build more muscle and more tone, so reducing my body fat percentage and building more muscle. And my scale definitely is it seems to be highly variable when it comes to the measurement of body fat percentage, and it's super sensitive to like if I'm weighing myself dry versus I've recently gotten out of the shower. So I'm hoping that this scale will be maybe more accurate or more better, or just have more information that I can use to sort of gauge how I'm progressing in my journey. All right. So this is the scale, Renpho Live Happy, Live Smart. And this is the Smart Scale, and when I went on the website, they offered two different scales, I believe. They had sort of a premium and then like a regular, but I definitely went for the premium scale because it wasn't even that much extra money-wise, so why wouldn't you go for the premium? All right. Ooh, it's very pretty. Looks very delicate, actually. So yes, it says glass, handle with care, and slippery when wet. But it is very shiny. Yeah, so it's supposed to have some sort of like smart coating, I believe. That is where it's taking all of these measurements, as opposed to like the scale I have already has like these 4 metal bits that you kind of stand on. So yeah, I mean it's beautiful. I believe it takes batteries, but I think it was supposed to come with batteries already. No batteries, so I will have to go grab some batteries. If I can figure out how to put this back together. Oh gosh, okay. Got it. And I should probably read the instructions. So, oh, there are batteries included in here. Haha! I was gonna say, they advertised that it came with the batteries. Alright, let's put this box down. So there's a couple pieces of information that came in the box. We've got a warranty registration, very important. And then hopefully this tells you how to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and sort of read all this good stuff, and I'll get it set up. And it looks like I probably have to get an app to sort of get all of my results. There's a lot of steps here. Like 2 pages, 4 pages, however many pages of steps. So I'm gonna go take some time to read this. And actually, honestly, I never weigh myself at night, and it is currently night. So I am probably going to wait and do the actual weighing in the morning because I don't want to stress myself out knowing that I'm probably a couple pounds heavier now than I am usually in the morning. So you'll have to stay tuned until tomorrow. Good morning, friends. So it is the next day, and I just got out of the shower. So this is the point at which I would normally weigh myself in the morning. So I am going to try out the new scale. One thing I still need to do is they talk about you have to pair it with the Bluetooth of your device. So I still need to do that. But you don't do that until you step on it for the first time. So that's why I haven't done it yet. But that should hopefully just take a minute and then we'll be ready to go. As you can see, we've got some serious bathroom scale action happening over here. So this is the scale that I normally use, that I've been using for years now. So you see it does have those 4 metal electrode thingies, and it does give you readouts on percent water and body fat percentage. And then here is the new fancy scale that we're going to be trying. And so you'll see that this scale actually doesn't have a readout on it, as far as I can tell. And so you have to get all of the readouts from the app. So I'll be logging into the app for that. So first I'm going to weigh myself like I normally would in the morning. So I just weighed myself on my usual scale, and so according to my regular scale, I'm 136 this morning with 29.2% body fat. So now I'm going to get on the new scale and compare. Okay, so my initial reaction, I did not videotape myself getting on the new scale, and that's because that glass reflective surface would have reflected back some things that I didn't want to share with the internet. But it does actually have a, it does show the weight on the scale actually. You just don't, when you look at it, you can't see that there's like a panel there, but it does show you your weight. It doesn't show all of the other metrics that it calculates. But anyhow, so the new scale had me at 1.2 pounds heavier than my old scale. So it'll be interesting. I'll probably try for a couple days, keep comparing the two to see how different they are. And what's really interesting about the new scale is they have this setting called athlete mode. And by default, I think it was turned on. And so when I weighed myself, it was saying my percent body fat was like 19%. Which is just insane. I definitely have a lot more body fat than that. And it was saying my basal metabolic rate was like over 1,600 calories a day, which I also know from wearing a Fitbit all the time and whatnot, that is also very untrue. So I went back into my account and I switched the athlete mode off and then took the measurements again. And so I will put like some side-by-side screenshots up so that you guys can see the difference. So it's me literally stepping on the scale 30 seconds later, but like those other metrics are very different depending on whether you're in athlete mode or not. So I'm a little skeptical about that, but I mean, I guess the statistician in me says, well, as long as you're continuing to weigh yourself in the same mode, if there's an error there, at least it's a systematic error, and so you can compare yourself over time. You just don't know how close it is to reality. But certainly as far as comparing them to each other over time, that's okay. You would still see if you're improving, decreasing body fat, increasing muscle mass, etc. So at least there's comfort in that. So even if it's not fully accurate, it still will be good to see change over time. So that's what I'll be using it for. Well, I think that is going to wrap it up for the new Renpho scale. I am excited to continue using it and to see, you know, what things start to look like over time. I will compare it to the scale that I have been using probably for about the next week. I'll do both just to see, and yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see me review other products, I have sort of a closet full of them that I plan to pull out and sort of retry and give a review, and then certainly as new products come in, I will be checking those out too. So anyhow, if you want to stick around my channel to see new videos as they come about, be sure to subscribe. Certainly give me a thumbs up if you liked this video. Until next time, bye!